And sup y'all, it's Fall Night and hope you had a fantastic day today because hey, it's 2026, welcome to this happy new year, let's go! And what is better to start this wonderful year than to start with talking about some COD Zombie speedrun cheating drama. I will explain. So basically there's a video this month by G-Dubs, shout out to you man, I love your work, called the most controversial speedrunner in the history of COD Zombies. And the reason why I want to watch this video with y'all today is because first, I never watched it, and second, the reason why is because I first noticed this world record by C'est Moi Flo, another amazing speedrunner, shout out to you C'est Moi Flo, j'espère que tu vas bien. That is truly amazing, that is truly making so much work and and buried solo Easter egg, that just released this world record of 8 minutes 26 seconds. But I was kinda confused because for me, the world record is not that, it's 8 minutes 15 seconds, like for example, if we check right here, and in the speedrun.com Black Ops 2 Zombies categories, buried, solo, not patch, rich stuff inside, we have Shades, which, have the record of 8 minutes 15 seconds. So I was kind of confused about it. Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, the reason why I'm also making this video for those who don't know is because I'm myself a Black Ops 2 moderator for the little bird of speedrun.com, so that's why I like to be informed about what is going on around, And that's why I was kinda confused. That's then I realized that G-Dubs did make this video about him and that I never watched and I want to watch today because as from I know, he was convicted cheated on ZWR.GG and he's also, I think, banned on the Modern Warfare 3 leaderboard on speedrun.com. So yeah, but he's not banned on the Black Ops 2 Zombies, or at least that's not a no of, because yeah, his run is still there. They even approved it 1 year ago. This run is from 1 year ago, and he never got removed from the leaderboard. So that's why I'm like, I want to, before remove it, make sure that I have concrete evidence of him cheating, because contrary to ZWR.GG, we do have a category that is called patch. So for example, if Shades his run is really patch, I can just move category to patch runs. It doesn't matter. If for example he make a fix RNG, for example, you always have the same weapons and the and the chest and the box, or in the mystery box, or like the lever and stuff like that. I can always just make sure that I can move all of them in the patch runs, like patch category. But I don't know, it's really sketchy, it's really controversial, I don't know what is going on. And just to prove that I'm a dumbass, I did make a comment under C'est Moi Flo videos. Isn't the world record by Shade which is 8 minutes 15 seconds? When you're not informed, that's the problem. That's one of my one of my tasks as a Black Ops 2 Zombies speedrunner moderator for speedrun.com is to be informed. And that's why after this long intro of 3 minutes, we can finally start watching the video now that you have all the information of it.
Shades was a COD speedrunner who seemed unstoppable, setting record after record on game after game. He dominated leaderboards and built a reputation as one of the best. But with every run came suspicion and accusations.
His ass is cheating, man. It's just like going for a run against Shade when he's clearly cheating. I still think Shade cheats personally. Still waiting for a legit speedrun. Do you not stream, my guy? It isn't because otherwise he can cheat. Most people that did Mario 64, Legend of Zelda, or Pokemon, okay, right. So there's a lot of, it seems to have accusation towards the person. Me personally, I never accuse someone of cheating. I can have suspicion of cheating, but I will never assume someone is cheating until I have concrete evidence. Until I have, like concrete facts that is indeed, like cheating.
For almost 3 years, nobody could prove anything. Shades kept breaking records, and the community
3 years, that's a lot.
Watching disbelief, until only a few months ago. This is the story of Shades and how he went from a respected speedrunner to the most controversial player in COD Zombies history.
Yeah, it did get banned from ZWR.GG. The problem I have with ZWR.GG is that, of course, in the past, there's a lot of drama involving the website, with the past owners and drama and doxing and cheating and lies and stuff like that. And the reason why I still, I'm not used to ZWR. I don't use ZWR.GG to this day, even though I heard that it's really good now. It's because there's still some controversial things that never got resolved. For example, there's this one from Furet, which is another incredible player, French player, who did get 244 high rounds and Ascension and solo. So right here. The problem is that the video have no audio. So there's no way to, because audio is really necessary because that's how you know if you can notice splicing or editing or some shit like that. But without audio, you cannot do it. And there's some runs in ZWR.GG that get removed or get rejected because there is no audio. But Furet one is still there. It's really bizarre. Even Krabs make a whole video about it, about all this whole situation of doxing and suspicious record, like the favorite one and stuff like that. And that's why I'm like, yeah, because there's a lot of, I heard a lot of stories. It's allegedly, of course. I heard of a lot of stories about favor treatment and some pass by and stuff like that, which I'm really not fan of. I'm not saying it's the case. I'm just saying that that's what I heard. It may be rumors, and maybe maybe people trash talking the website for no reasons. But based on videos that I watch a lot, and the community and stuff like that, I heard bad things about the website, and I'm like, did they ban this guy because they have proof of him, concrete proof of him cheating? Or did they ban him because, there's views going on with the video of G-Dubs and shit like that? I don't know, all right? I think he was banned before G-Dubs video, so since based on his thing, he just showed that video. So yeah, I don't know what to think. Let's just watch the video. It's been 7 minutes and I'll be 13 seconds, man. I'm yapping a lot. I'm so sorry, guys, but I have to add my own things, in the video. Otherwise, it's just a bad reacting. Anyway, let's go straight into it.
Shades made his zombie speedrunning debut during the Mob of the Dead era in early 2023.
Oh yeah.
Up until this point, he had never done zombie speedruns, only high round and campaign, where he is already being suspected due to his crazy fast improvement and terrible audio quality in certain runs. Anyways,
okay.
At the peak of Mob of the Dead speedrunning popularity, Shades claimed a record of 18 minutes and 40 seconds. No one had seen him play Mob before this. He didn't stream his runs like everyone else, and he didn't talk to anyone in the community. He also claims to have only grinded the run for 5 days.
I can see why.
His own record by 2 seconds a month later, then another 2 seconds, by 4 more seconds, by 3 seconds, by 2 seconds, and finally by another 2 seconds, all within the span of a few months. He was untouchable.
I mean, few months, I can understand the suspicion right here. I can understand the suspicion, but few months? If you talk about he was just spamming shit like that, because there's another guy, I don't remember his name, but this guy was always every week beating his own records, It was crazy, and we found out that eventually he was just cheating. I think it was a cheater in Black Ops 3 Shadow FIFA that he was using a patch of game modification or something to make sure that he always have the perfect bubblegum RNG, which is almost impossible what he got, so that's why he got noticed, and people find concrete evidence of that, and after that, he admit cheating. It's not my case because I have a job, I have social life, but I know a lot of runners that, shout out to them, by the way, have, dedicate their whole life to just do that, just do speedruns, and if the guy was speedrunning every single day for a few months, the same map over and over again, I can see him, beating records in, in few months. After that, what few months mean? 2 or 3, or are we talking about 4, 5, 6? That's not the same thing for sure. But for now, yeah, it sounds suspicious. The audio quality, I don't care as long as we can hear shit. Some people don't have the quite the correct setup. Sometimes I don't know, stuff can happen. But it's better than having no fucking audio. So always take that. But yeah, no communication, no streamings. I mean, I know a lot of runners that don't like to participate with others. They like to be on, just want to do their own things on their own side. So that's okay. But no streaming, proof of resets. Yeah, I don't know.
After dominating Mob of the Dead, Shades turned his attention to Transit, just as it was gaining popularity. In just 2 weeks, he destroyed Zoraptor's former world record by
2 weeks?
seconds.
Oh shit. Damn.
Shades only streamed Transit 7 times for a total of about 10 hours.
I mean, that's fair. 7 times, and yeah, I mean, I guess he seems to have almost stream every single day. Yeah, I don't know, it seems fair, man. I don't know.
He claims that he was grinding for weeks off stream though. His run was unbelievable.
But yeah, of course, beating the world record in 2 weeks, that's a little bit sketchy, because even for myself, I think, for example, right now I'm starting to try to run for Nagdarotteten around 15 speedruns, and I mean, even that, guys, I will be honest, I did it for 1 day, and then I was already almost top 10. So maybe in 2 weeks I will, I don't know. I don't know if I will get world record because it's really hard, but yeah, I don't know. It sounds sketchy for sure, but is that enough proof for him being for being a cheater? No, but wait, it's just been 1 minute for shut the fuck up.
In a good way. He beat the fastest check-on split in history by over 10 seconds.
Okay,
which is a split based purely on teleport RNG. But there's way more luck to his run. A perfectly timed nuke bailed him out and flipped his round, which saved him from having to manually kill the rest of his zombies. Then
Okay.
he immediately got a 1 in 7 teleport to the pylon first try. He got flawless zombie spawns at the pylon, and even got the 1 in 4 max ammo drop in only 6 kills. Then for the final step, he hit an RNG dice roll of 10.2% since he only had a single pre-placed teleport.
I
Then
mean,
came the most ridiculous thing about his run. Shades had never completed the transit Easter egg before his
oh damn, okay. Yeah, that's suspicious, but like the RNG part, I don't know. For now, it seems okay because even myself, when I was doing runs, you know, sometimes I'm getting lucky as hell. Like, for example, one time when I was doing buried round 15 speed runs and patch, of course, I love doing patch runs for that because I hate RNG. So if you hate RNG, just speed runs, patch runs. And admit it, of course. Admit that you're using patch, of course. Don't try to disguise them as non-patch runs. I will watch them, I will discover them, and I will remove your ass from here. But hey, anyway, we're not here for that. But yeah, I did at one time get double nuke. And after that, I asked for one, you know, I was verbally... It's one of the clips of the channel. I asked for one insta-kill and I got it. So yeah, sometimes you're just really lucky. But that lucky? I don't know. I don't know the numbers, so let's see.
run. I'm not joking. 3 months after his run, Shades messaged another player asking how to reset Easter egg progress. To reset
I mean, that's fair though.
Easter egg
All right.
progress, you have to either complete the max's side of the Easter egg or input this command in the console.
Yeah, reset
Since
stats,
this
yeah.
pylon wasn't glowing.
By the way, G-Dubs, I have to throw some shade at you. It's time to do some drama. I did remove one of G-Dub's runs and leaderboard of Black Ops 2 because you were using the ray gun perma perk wall buy. Why not being single bone rank? You were double bone rank, and I got your ass on that, and you didn't use this command. You also yourself, you didn't use that. So reset stats, guys. Always remember, if you're using ray gun perma perk wall buy, after each run, I always remember to first showcase your rank and the footage to make sure that you're legit, and two, always make sure after every single run to do reset stats in the console. That was my talk. That was my TED talk. Thank you for coming by.
During his run, he never completed the max's side, and we can say with certainty that Shades' first successful solo Easter egg run was a world record.
Damn!
Less than 3 weeks after transit, Shades set another world record. This time, the Call of the Dead Easter egg in Black Ops 1. Yet again,
and it's been years, man. Maybe 10 years I didn't done one, man.
Streamed any attempts. Less than a month later, he beat his own time by 6 seconds. He then got the Moon Easter egg world record 3 weeks later, which is another major record to get that fast.
Shout out to COD9 Pizza.
Moon, he moved on to Die Rise in Black Ops 2. He got the Die Rise world record after just 2 weeks of running, then took a 6-month break. During his break, a runner by the name of Sable beat him with a time of 4 minutes and 50...
Sable Farts, shout out to him. He was also mad that I got one of his run removed because he didn't respect the ray gun wall by perma park. I'm sorry, Sable, I love you. Shout out to you, man.
4 seconds with a new strategy. But when Shades returned, he took the record back with a time of 4:39.
Ooh.
At first glance, it looked like a great comeback. But to experienced players,
yeah,
Shades'
show me,
revealed that he wasn't a very...
Yeah, show me, because I will be honest, I'm not experienced players, man. All of them appearing in the video are all better than me, man. I just know the rules, and I just know how to apply them and make sure that runs are not cheated. But like, that's it, man. I'm not I'm playing well, you know, like casual COD zombies, I'm playing very well, you know, I carry everybody. But like speedruns, I will be honest, man, I don't know, I don't do any of the Easter egg speedruns, you know. If we're doing RNG runs, you know, like for example Easter egg speedruns, I will be trash at them. They're all better than me, so that's why I need, you know, people think that, you know, staff members and runners are all on the, you know, on each side, but it's the contrary, man. We need to work together, man. As a moderator, staff member of the speedrun.com leaderboards, I have to work with the runner. I have to listen to them. I have to see what they want to, what they're trying to communicate to me, to make sure that we have a, you know, we are being transparent, we are authentic, we're talking to each other, and make sure that we have the best leaderboard as possible, you know. So yeah, I don't know what I was just saying. I don't know what I was going through that, so I don't know.
Knowledgeable player. He would always run
Oh yeah, so that's why I need this kind of videos. I need this kind of people, you know, like being so experienced by speedruns, you know, that they always do the runs, because I cannot be expert in every single category. You know, I will have to dedicate my whole life to that, and unfortunately, I can't. I have a real life. Fuck, man. Man, I have to dump my girlfriend, man. I have to play more zombies. I'm joking. I'm joking.
With the SVU, which has a slower movement speed than this liquefier.
Yeah.
And when waiting for the elevator, he never stood on it to make it leave faster. He also skipped Mahjong tiles entirely, no matter how quick they would have been to check. This meant that he was guessing the directional code at the pylon every game. And worst of all, he didn't know a simple trick to get multiple guesses at the code in a single round. This meant that he was running attempts with a 1 in 24 chance of guessing correctly at the end of every run, while it was a 1 in 6 for everyone else.
Damn.
Shades wasn't dominating Dairei's range of skill. He was clearly just incredibly lucky.
Yeah.
The next map on his list was Buried, which he secured in January of
See?
2024.
That's what I was talking about. Look at this, guys. Look at this. If you can see slowly.
The next map on his list was
Let me
Buried.
show you. You see? That's what appears on screen. When they're using patch, they always appear on screen like that. For example, this one is not a real patch. It's more like a timer, in-game timer that is made by the UTV. That he did a lot of in-game timer for Easter eggs and rounds and stuff like that. So yeah, if he was using a patch that, you know, modify the games by using a GSC files or something like that, it will appear there. So the only way that he was able to modify the game is either I didn't know, but there's a way to make sure to use patch without Plutonium showing them, GSC files, I mean, or he directly do game modifications without patches, which is incredible. But I don't know. For now, I don't have any proof, so yeah.
Which he secured in January of 2024. But then shortly after, privated the video after he got his crazy time of 8 minutes and...
He did not? He's right here. He's right here. What are you talking about? He didn't. He did it. He did it privated. Look at this. He's right here. What are you talking about, G-Dubs?
15 seconds.
I'm joking.
This quickly became one of the most highly suspected runs of his career.
All right.
Even Shades admitted that.
That's what I want to hear, because the run is still, I just have to remind you guys, the run is still there. So do we have to remove it or not? That's the biggest question, man.
A run of this pace, excluding my time loss, would occur maybe every 1,000 to 1,500 hours of runs. I got it in 120-ish.
Damn.
Just to be completely clear, I have no idea how he even got this number of hours.
Yep.
It's practically impossible to calculate exactly how lucky his game was because of how the game was coded. But just for fun, I simply multiplied the odds he claims to have gotten in his run for a 1 in 2.76 million games, which, being generous at 45 seconds per reset, would amount to a total of 34,500 hours, or almost 4 years straight of running.
Holy shit.
But the odds weren't even close to what Shades estimated. I and others attempted to calculate the odds, and they're slightly skewed because the function the game uses to randomize events doesn't work.
Oh yeah, it's well bullshit.
Around a 1 in 757,000 games, just to get his RNG.
Holy shit.
9,500 hours of resets. Even then, there's no proof of his 120 hours of grinding, because he barely streamed at all.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting...
I mean, wait, how much is that? How much is that? Hours?
120 hours of grinding, because he barely...
3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah. I mean... And he only streams like every 5 or 3 days. I don't know.
Barely streamed at all.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting that in all the proof of resets he submitted, not only Buried, the video starts in the middle of a session. You can tell here because
you see, like, that's what I was talking about in the early video. So you see the player's name connected, and you see all the patch after that. So basically, he's using 2 patch, the any player EE mod Buried, that makes you allowed to, you know, do Easter eggs without having the need of 3 other players. You can do it in solo or any number of players, and you have the end game timer by Youth TV. So
the BOFA counter on the bottom right says 18 games since BOFA, which refers to getting both required weapons from the box, the paralyzer and the time bomb. Now, rather than just saying numbers, I'll give a quick overview of the RNG in Shades run. First of all, he got the time bomb.
Wait, let me check something real quick.
Quick overview box.
Let me check something on the box.
And the time bomb. Now, rather than just
saying numbers, I don't think we'll show it on the video. Yeah, I don't show it on the video because if maybe he's using the perma perk of the teddy bear on the... Basically, there's a perma perk and Buried. I know it's in every main game map. So Transit, the Rise and Buried. You have the teddy bear perma perk that increase your chances of getting like a wonder weapon or something like that. I'm not entirely sure of how it worked perfectly. I didn't read it recently. I didn't need to, so sorry for that. But yeah, but 2 in a row, I don't know. That sounds sketchy for sure.
First of all, he got the time bomb and the paralyzer in his first 2 box hits, which is somewhere under a 2% probability.
Yeah.
And then he got Vulture Aid from the random perk bottle, which is random between 6 perks. He then got nearly the luckiest possible sign code. and also won the 50-50 wisp going to Candy Shop, saving around 8 seconds.
Woo!
He managed to get fast round 2 spawns, and then got a lucky max ammo after going back in time, which he needed to replenish his time bomb.
Damn!
Now for the final step, he got almost the luckiest possible maze combination and guessed the switch's first try, which is 1 in 24 possible combinations.
Okay, that's really suspicious, but do you have...
There are many players...
That's the problem, and like, yeah, it's really suspicious, but how can you prove that he's cheating, you know? It's really hard. Like, you can for sure make suspicion. Like, for example, I understand the suspicion, but like, how can you prove that he really cheated? The video is not finished. It's like half of it, so maybe I should shut the fuck up again. But like, I don't know, man. I'm like, because me personally, as a moderator of the leaderboard, I will never ban someone based on pure suspicions. I need concrete evidence. I like, even if the odds are really out of the way, that's not enough. I need proof evidence that yes, he's cheating. Yes, for X or Y reasons, you know. I hope he's about to see it in the video, because for now, man, it's just suspicion. I'm like, fuck, man. For now, it's not enough. Yes, it's suspect as fuck, but for now, it's not enough to remove it. So that's why I'm like, shit.
Players with over 5 times the hours Shades claims to have played on Buried, and none of them have been able to replicate his RNG. Here's the thing though, his run is very beatable. Despite him getting generational RNG, Shades lost over 10 seconds to small movement mistakes and unoptimized routing. A better player with similar luck could crush his time. Players including Jetlag, Kive, Excosis, Cruel, and Flow have all got...
Alright, stop the glazing. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. No, for real though, they're really, I know all of them. I mean, not personally, but I see their runs. They're all incredible, so yeah, I mean, shout out to them for sure.
Games faster than his, until the final 1 in 24 guessing switches, but lost the dice roll. It's only a matter of time until his run's beaten. Anyways, after Buried, Shades rebeat Mob of the Dead with a time of 18:16, just over a month after Frothy Milkshake's world record of 18:22. With Shades still barely streaming at all, it was another controversial run in the community. Shades then returned to Call of the Dead and set another very suspicious world record, a 4:19, crushing the former record of 4:31. And less than an hour before this game, he claims to have got a 4:28, but the proof of resets he submitted were concerning. Once again, the video starts on a paused game with the Wonderwaff in hand, cutting out all footage of his 4:28 and other resets leading up to that run. He also claims to have gotten a VR11 before that game on good pace, so that would be 3 VR11s on pace for world record in one day. VR11s
that's really lucky, man.
1 in 24 from the mystery box, not to mention the insane spawn RNG needed just to get there. After this Call of the Dead record, no one heard from Shades for 6 months, until this year in January 2025, when he restarted running Modern Warfare 2 campaign. He got a pretty respectable time on Modern Warfare 2 and submitted it to Speedrun.com. The mods accepted the run, but told him that he needed to stream his future runs, since he was getting close to the world record, and his runs were all very suspicious. He agreed to stream, and on his very first stream, he beat the world record of 1 hour 21 minutes and 35 seconds with a time of 1 hour 21 minutes and 32 seconds.
Sheesh.
The odds of getting the world record in such little time was the final straw for
it's suspicious as fuck for sure, man.
Considering all the other circumstantial evidence from before this record. The mods on Speedrun.com unanimously agreed to reject his run.
Based on multiple numerous highly suspicious findings as we investigate your runs, we are extremely confident these runs are cheated. Therefore, we're not going to approve them on our bots. You see, that's the thing I'm not approving, man. Like, yes, you can be highly suspicious, but like, they just admitted, man. They just admitted that, yes, we're confident that your runs are cheated. Do you have concrete evidence of that? Do you have like proof of that? No. You cannot just remove, you cannot just do that, man. You cannot just remove someone from, you know, from the leaderboards like that. Like, you can say, okay, man, let's do something real quick, all right? We want you to stream your runs. We want you to prove, you know, like showcase us something, you know. We're not going to reject this one, but the future one, we will be rejecting them if you're not applying to, you know, because we have suspicion. Like, communication, guys, just communicate. Holy shit, man. Like, if I still play like that in the leaderboard, I will be just like, okay, good, dude. You're really lucky. It's really incredible, but there's suspicion going on around. I will need you to do this, and this for the future runs. Not this month, but the future runs, right? And for example, I will ask you, I want you to stream your attempts. I want you to, like, you know, for example, I want to see your resets. I want to see like the full footage, you know, something like that, right? I want to see everything. And if the guy does not comply, All right, man. I will just reject your future runs. You know, I will not ban you, but I will just reject your future runs as long as you don't, accept my conditions, right? Because there's I highlight suspicions, and you have to prove that, hey, man, look, I'm legit, But yeah, I don't know, man. This sounds sketchy, man. I mean, I don't know the full stories, right? Maybe he's going to talk about it after, but it sounds really sketchy, man.
And ban him from the site for cheating.
Let's see.
Here's a
Okay, what exactly do you think you found that make you sure I'm cheating? Informing you of such will only better equip you to invade it next time and end a game. Yeah, I know, that's bizarre, man. That's bizarre, man. Like, that's really bizarre, man. Like, you don't have to say, I don't know, that's really... You are aware the world record was live stream. You are aware that it's possible to live stream a pre-recorded run. I mean, was it not streaming like for 3 hours? Like you showed on the video? He streamed for like 3 hours something. And the record is like 1 hour, 20 minutes. That's bizarre. I mean, I have to check the live stream by myself. I mean, I guess it's over now. We cannot see it, but like, it's bizarre. How can you be so confidently wrong? It's crazy. You actually think I pre-record a 3-hour live stream? That's what I was saying. There have been such precedents.
Short thread of shades.
Men charge, one such occasion. Men charge with murder fake live stream to prove it.
Conversing.
Huh? The fuck is the link? What the fuck, bro? Modern Warfare 2 motherfucker, man. That's why when I was growing up, I was a Black Ops player, man. Fuck you, Modern Warfare players, man. Holy, what the... What?
With the moderator team.
That's crazy, man. I mean, even the way they're acting, man, like, they're so passive-aggressive, man. What the hell is going on here?
Cheating.
Like, they're so... okay, informing you of such... Like, they're so... You are aware that is possible. That is so passive-aggressive, man. I don't like the way they're acting, man. Sure. Like, they're not professional at all. I mean, of course, it's not a fucking job, man. You're just doing that as a hobby, and you're passionate about it. But, like, I don't like that. And even not... What the fuck is that, bro?
Of shades conversing with the moderator.
Nah, that's wild. Not really sure what I was supposed to do if I live stream can convince you that I'm not cheating. Yeah, man, like, that's bizarre because you ask for him to live stream it, he did it, and you still remove him? Like, what? I mean, personally, I will ask for him to, like... I mean... If I was on these places, I will be like, okay, Shades, I want you to live stream, but I want you to also interact with the chat. So we can have proof that you indeed are doing live, that it is not a pre-recorded run, That's the thing I will do, man. I will be like, all right, just stream, and if you see somebody talk in the chat, not, of course, you have to focus on your runs, but like, just talk with the chat a little bit, for example, start the run, start the streams, talk with the chat for like 5 minutes to prove, that, it's you, and talk a little bit during the runs to still prove that it's you, and not, you're just not editing and put a video before it, and then there we go, man, fixed. I don't like the way this situation is handled, man. I will be totally honest, man. Not really sure what okay. I would like to move past this, so tell me what I can do to prove it. Yeah, man, like, he try, man. I'm waiting for you to tell me. Like, you've been making wait for 2 days. I'm waiting for you to tell me how I can prove to you I'm not cheating. I've been meaning to write up a message, but I've been pretty busy with work. I mean, sure, but like, what the fuck, man? You're like fucking 5 in this chat. Like, okay, my phantom makes sense, but like, you're fucking 26 telling him. That's alright, take your time. To respond to what you're asking, unfortunately, we can't move past this. It comes down to the way the game with speedrun functions. What? COD doesn't have world with downloads like Minecraft. It doesn't have demos like Source games. There's virtually no way to guarantee the lot is legitimate. Yeah? That's why you make sure to propose them to like live stream it and talk with the chat and stuff like that, I wish this wasn't the case. It kind of sucks for everyone, runners and the moderators, but it's what we accept by running the game. What this means is we can never reach a situation where we can say, provide precisely these things, it will clear our dubs. Yes, you can. Like I said, you definitely can do that. And your runs can be put on the leaderboards. So when we reach a situation like this, where very suspicious runs are posted, we take a bit to look at them and discuss the runs with all of the moderators. Our decision to reject the runs was not on a whim. It was a collective decision after discussing it virtually every day since the first run was submitted. I mean, talking about it, fine, but like removing a run just because you feel like there's suspicion of it, it's not the way to do it, man. I will be totally honest. 100%, man. That's the wrong call for sure, man. Like, I think the way they handle this whole situation is really bad. I think they really should... I just told them to live stream it and talk with the chat, like interacting with the chat. That would be an ultimate proof of it. Just doing stuff like that to make sure that it's not a pre-recording message, because you cannot... Like, if he's not interacting with the chat, sure, it's possible 100% that is pre-recorded. But like, if the guys is actually running the game live on stream while interacting and responding to people in the chat, There is just no fucking way, man. Like, you can even set a date. Like, hey, bro, I want you to stream around. Like, when are you available? You're available this date? All right, this date, this hour, I want you to stream, and I will be in your chat, and I want you to interact with me. And I want to see your gameplay as good as there is in your runs. Like, and the runs you submit earlier. And if it's the same thing I'm saying, and if you're interacting with me to prove instead of editing run, I will be 100% okay with you. And you can even do some things, for example, like, hey man, while you're running, do this thing. Okay, jump. Just do a little jump. That is not going to affect the run. If he does it, it's proof 100% that even if interacting with the chat, is also playing the game at the same time, it's not a video. So that's why I'm like, man, there's so many solutions for that. Yes, of course, you cannot check like the source code and stuff like that of the games. It's almost impossible to see if the game is really modified or not. But man, there's so many alternatives to solve this whole situation. And this person, this team right here, didn't do that, man. I'm alone, man. I'm fucking alone managing the leaderboard of Black Ops 2 Zombies. And just by myself, I found all these alternatives to solve the solution. Not a single one of them was able to do that, man. It's crazy. I'm not saying Shades is not a cheater. I'm saying that this whole situation could have been way better handled if there was better, proper communication and true alternative to really prove that it was indeed a cheater or not. But this right here, guys, it's not the way to do it, for sure. Our decision to redirect the runs. Okay, alright, so I already read that. We rely on our experience with the game to suss out when runs are too fishy to be real, and not a single moderator disagreed. I don't like that, man. So the runs were rejected, and we decided that we are not going to share specific findings on why. That's so strange, bro. That's so bizarre, man. Other than we know they were cheated. No, you do not. No, you do not. You have no proof. You have no proof. You just have suspicion. Suspicions are not proof of someone cheating. They're suspicion. Oh my god. The reasoning is the same. We do not have world downloads. Okay, sure, man. If you know what you're doing, where to look, and what things to avoid that we're looking for, man, they're just trying, man. They're just trying. Like, no, the question is not to do this. Like, just fucking tell them to stream. Oh my god. I'm so pissed. Like, this is so stupid. You can get around these methods. Additionally, with all confident we are that you cheated this run and continue to deny it, it means that any kind of trust is not going to have. Bro, yeah, you have no choices, bro. You given no options, no anything. You just said, yeah, you're cheating. We are 100% sure you're a cheater, but we don't have proof. But even if we do have them, you will not know them, so you can try not to avoid them and stuff like that, or go around it. Fuck you, you're out. What? And after that, you expect people to respect your leaderboard and you respect you and trust you as a staff member? That's disgusting, man. It's not going to have a chance to be rebuilt. I have a bit of getting pretty wordy, so in short, we're not going to accept this run, nor any runs from you going forward. That's so bad. It's tough, but he made it worthwhile very, very quickly. Some people play a lot here and only make it into the top 10. It's not about me, by the way, I'm just talentless. Okay, pause. Thanks for the input. Sorry. I fixed my audio as soon as I was told. I wait 2 weeks after my first submission with radio silence. Ahmed should have contacted me. The lack of transparency from your mod team is astounding. There should be exactly what I was saying, man. The fundamental problem with your accusation is that you think because I got a lot of fast runs and a short time spent, I must be cheating. No, I mean, there could be suspicion, but like I said, there's a way to prove or not if the suspicion are right or not, man. This is not the way to do it for sure. But not a single one of these records were optimized. Most of them still aren't. I mean, look at Iski's earnestness description. Glugurk stated that I got two sub for 4 minutes 40 seconds contingencies in a row, which is a lie. It was in the span of about 5 hours a run, and it was more like 5 or 6. I don't understand what he's saying. Maybe Modern Warfare 2 shit, man. Most of these runs took approximately 3 hours. More than 3 hours. Whiskey Hotel, the second time took me 10 minutes. The fact that this run I thought to be fast enough to run a suspicion is laughable. You could beat the Whiskey Hotel in literally 30 minutes. There is nothing fishy about any of my runs whatsoever because I'm not cheating. The fact that you come to the conclusion that a permanent ban is running in when you have nothing but unreasonable suspicion is bullshit. I'm 100% right with him. Like, for real, is just spinning fact right here. Having to go as far as to think my real live stream is pre-recorded is insane. All unlucky is that. And even that, man, like I said, I give so many options for that, man. Holy shit. This could have probably been avoided if your submission rules were more rigid. You should perhaps consider following ZWR and requiring full gameplay footage of any simulated runs in the top 3, so that incorrect ban like this can be avoided in the future. And I'm not sure if I was to live stream myself getting all of these records again, with proof it isn't pre-recorded, will make me any more likely to be cheating than anyone else, and it will be enough to get me unbanned.
Despite getting...
Okay, I didn't read last line because it's fucking under the bar, YouTube bar, but let me try again. And all in all, this ban is bullshit, but fine, I accept it. I will continue to do more runs in the future. Damn, man.
Despite getting banned on Speedrun.com, ZWR has not banned him yet because they wanted concrete evidence rather than just overwhelming circumstantial
Bro, I'm 100% right, man. There's no concrete evidence, man. That's bullshit.
Evidence.
Yeah.
Less than 3 weeks after his Modern Warfare 2 run, he beat my Mob of the Dead record of 18:12 by 2 seconds. Then beat it again. Then beat it again. Even though he got his 18:06 on...
Wait, what is the time span between that?
By 2 seconds.
1 month after that, 2 seconds. I mean, if he was playing it all months, it will be, yeah, I mean, maybe he's unemployed, you know?
Then
like, if he told me, like, man, he beat it 1 week after, I would be like, yeah, okay. But, like, 1 month after, he's playing every single day, 2 seconds, yeah.
Beat it again. Then beat it again.
2 seconds, 2 seconds, yeah.
18:06 on stream, his stream started in session as usual, and he got the record on basically his first run. This run is the last thing he posted on his channel to this date, and his final public appearance online, because shortly before his upload, a World at War player by the name of Susan Goosen posted a video titled World at War First Rooms on ZWR That Break the Rules. Susan Goosen shows and explains that all of Shade's first stream records aren't legitimate because he used a backspeed patch. A backspeed patch is a script that you can put into your game to fix backward speed, because the player's backward speed is slowed on PC compared to console for some reason. This wasn't allowed for first
is banned?
streams because the
Wait, it's banned? On what? Why? Really? It's not here, man. You can use it, man. Like, look at this. Fixed backspeed is allowed. I don't know if it is for World at War, though, because, of course, it's different teams, but let me check real quick. You know what? Let me check real quick. I want to see that shit. Bro, what? Why? Why? Backward speed is allowed. Yeah, it is allowed in both games. And I'm pretty sure it is also allowed in Black Ops 1. It's the one I'm least familiar with, but... Backspeed, backspeed, backspeed. Banana. Battery start. Alright, there's no talk about it, but like I'm pretty sure like if it's not there, I mean it's allowed. That's so strange. Why?
community
Starting from April 17th to game will play. Okay.
had voted for them to be banned at the time,
because it's community vote. Yeah, okay, sure.
despite it being allowed in other categories.
Sure.
Backspeed gives you a significant advantage in the first room, because while you're shooting the horde with your pellet gun, you obviously need to walk backwards fast enough to avoid hits. When confronted with the situation...
Yeah, but the fixed backspeed makes sure that it's the same on console as it is on PC, so... What is the problem here? I don't understand. Like, console have fucking aim assist and backspeed. Why PC cannot just have the backspeed? I don't know. That's... I mean, I'm not, I'm not experienced enough to understand why the community vote that. But I don't know. I find it pretty strange. Anyway, guys, if you look backspeed, it's allowed on speedrun.com, so join us.
situation. Shade said that he must have accidentally used a timer.
No, I did it on my web patch. I only have BO1 and BO2. I can probably find it. Where did you get it from? If it wasn't from Cityweird, then definitely someone I play with. I'm looking right now. I don't know if this WAV. Yeah, that's the patch we thought you were using.
Patch that had a built-in backspeed patch.
Yeah.
This is very plausible until finding out that he was told about this rule.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. The games I played with him, I know we did the correct backspeed because I will have said. Okay, yeah, that's what I would. Okay.
Shades had done co-op first.
I mean, not right now. It's more. It's suspicion and he said thing like.
Streams with a player named Mystic. And in these games, Mystic would make sure to manually set the backspeed back.
It is possible that Shades didn't know about backspeed being not allowed for first room back in 2022. Not sure in the COD games I did with him, he will always set it to 07 and 08. Is well first room where backspeed patch, so I was just curious since he did squeak with you. Okay.
To the right values in game using the console.
I don't know, man.
The timer with the backspeed patch. Shades hosted these co-ops.
So if he was hosting the games, you must tell them to write. Yeah, what I've noticed too, but I don't know. The games got removed, so can't tell.
Meaning that Shades was the one that needed to manually
he said thing that's...
This was Shades' last response.
It should be pretty obvious that I did not intentionally try to patch backspeed to cheat. I mean, Shades, man, you fucking... Are you... Oh, it's not here. Bro, just submit them to fucking speedrun.com, man. The fuck is that shit, bro? We allowed them here. Submit them, man. What the fuck? It should be pretty obvious I did not intentionally try to patch backspeed to cheat. Those runs should be removed, but I should absolutely not be... Yeah, I'm 100% right with that, man. Like, what the fuck is that shit, bro? Why did you ban them for that, man? Just fucking remove them, man. Like, for all the people that use the ray gun wall buy perma perks, not legitimately, I did not ban them. I just fucking removed the runs. That's it, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. And even some of them come to me and like, what the fuck happened? And I explain to them, they're like, either they're like, oh, it's bullshit, or I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro, it's just the rules, I don't make the rules, I just apply them, Or they said, oh, okay, understand, next time I will make sure to show my, show my rank, or make sure to use reset stats in the console and plutonium and stuff like that, so... Man, but perma ban him, what the fuck is going on with people, man? The fuck is this bullshit community drama son of a bitch, man? The fuck is that? Nonsense. It's just nonsense. Yeah, but that should absolutely not be permanently banned. The only difference between the runs just not being on the board and me being permanently banned is the mods wrongly accepting the runs in the first place. True. 100% true. I mean, we have the same problem in Black Ops 2. That's why I had to go through all the 2000 runs and the Black Ops 2 leaderboards, because a lot of the runs were wrongly accepting in the past, and I have to retroactively remove them or reject them. So yeah, someone should have noticed and reject them. I definitely made a mistake. I'm not saying that I was against the rule, but it was intentional. So you don't remember if Mystic or anyone ever told you to do this for first room, right? Well, if I was host, then I must be the one changing it in the console, so they must tell me to.
Response before going completely radio silent. This was finally proof of him cheating,
yeah.
So he was banned on ZWR, as well as Speedrun.com.
But he was not banned because of his buried. He was banned because of his first room War at War runs, which were wrongly accepted by the mods. What? Nah, bro, this is nonsense, man. This is 100% nonsense. Controversial for sure. Nonsense. I mean, there's still 1 minute left, and I hope we still have more concrete evidence, because for now we have nothing, man.
Personally, this conclusion to the situation is hard to feel satisfied with, especially considering that a few weeks ago, backspeed patches were voted to be allowed for first.
Bro, fuck you, man. Fuck you, bro. Alright, what is? Hello everyone, the community vote for War at War has concluded. You can find the result here, and according with the result, the following change have been made. A pre-patch flamethrower subcarry have been added. Okay, nice, for sure, who cares? An automatic indicator for install run is allowed only for NAC Darantad and Verok. Bypassing the 25-day black screen via the BIOS is allowed. Oh shit, playing with bots is allowed. An automatic end of spawn, what? Playing with bots indicator is not allowed. Campaign difficulty must be set to regular. Okay, so that's for something else. Fixed back speed and first room categories is allowed. Co-op and solo.
Rooms. But I do believe Shades cheated many other of his speedruns by either placing scripts into his game that improve odds of certain random events.
Yeah, but if it was in Black Ops 2, they would have shown, no? Because, maybe not back in the day. Because now, maybe it's because of the recent updates, but Plutonium now, even not just with the message on the bottom left, but also on tops, like a few seconds after the run start, they show all the, like rank, GSC, they show everything. So yeah, I don't know, man.
Events like
they show like every single GSC file that is in the script folder, so
getting certain guns from the box, or achieving the same result by injecting scripts using a third-party software.
That's more like it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's something that you cannot, fix. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's something that you cannot prove. Yeah, for sure. But like I said, just making him stream live and force him to interact with the chat and stuff like that, and just to prove that he's really interacting and really playing the game at the same time, would have fixed the issue 100%, man. And based on what I'm reading from him, he was 100% ready to do that,
He could have also modified his game memory with the command script or by using cheat engine.
Yeah.
The methods he could have used to cheat his Easter egg speedruns are still being discussed to this day.
Yeah.
The main issue is that there isn't an effective anti-cheat for Black Ops 2 because it's possible to modify your game in so many different ways.
That's true.
And if Shades didn't cheat, he did almost the worst possible job of trying to prove his innocence.
No, G-Dubs, I love you, man. I fucking love you, okay? You're beautiful. I don't know what you look like, but you're beautiful, okay? I love when you're doing the wording for Bug of Cakes, by the way. Shout out to that, but nah, man. Based on what I was reading here, he did try 100%. 100% he did try. Communication, man. Communication is the key, man. Like, just told them to, they come to him, he was like, hey, bro, stream. Okay, I stream. Yeah, you didn't stream the way we wanted, even though we didn't tell you how we wanted you to do it. So fuck you, you're banned. Nah, fuck you, man. Nah, fuck you. That's bullshit, bro.
Despite being banned almost 5 months ago, his ban is still highly controversial to this day.
Okay, let me... Jet thinks and one of, if not the luckiest guy to touch Buried in the same amount of time Shade has been playing. I have a time 50 seconds slower than him. Not to mention I've had worse for... In that Shade could have possibly sub with it, but lost too much. Okay. For the time he spent playing Buried and knowing his skill level, his money should not have been as bad as... Okay. Why did you ban Shades? He's a low-key chill, what the fuck? He patched movement speed. He didn't mean to, and he's chill now. Okay. Yo, why my boy Shades still banned? Because he saw a rule and said, nah, I'm not following that. I don't know. Fair enough. Hey, yo, Invincible Hall, shout out to you, man. I love you, man. He's the one of them. He's the one guy that makes me want to retry to be in the speedrun community. And look at me now, man. Shout out to you, man. Like 6-7 months ago, man. Fair enough, but other people brought up Shady first, and I was thought his ban was kinda dumb. I spoke my opinion. We got people out there that patch and cheat multiple line playing scot-free with no bans. What are you talking about? They're being outed, lol. I'm not part of the problem. The community yeah, I mean, favorite teams. That's what I said earlier, man. I guarantee you, if a big guy like Fury did the same thing Shade did, it will be. I mean, yeah, Krabs talk about it, man. Krabs did talk about it. That's insane. People had an agenda against Shade anyway, and people have agendas. But okay, I will not go into the theory that, oh my god, it's the like the black sheep of the community, man. It's like it's fucking the Shades versus the world. It's not Scott Pilgrim, right? We're not in fucking Scott Pilgrim here, but for sure though, there's something going on that is really fishy on both sides. The suspicion against Shade 100%, but also the way that it was handled was really, really fucking bad and controversial for sure.
And I'm curious to see if there are any future developments. Shade's having a Mob of the Dead run on YouTube faster than mine is impossible to ignore, whether it was cheated or not. And if you want to see me run that Easter egg, follow me on Twitch. Thank you so much for watching.
Alright. Now let's talk about what I think, okay? Because I think about a lot about this full shit. Okay. Personally, I don't have enough concrete evidence yet. Like, if there was already enough concrete evidence against that, for example, the buried runs, I will 100% remove it and even ban it from the leaderboard right now. But the problem is that the reason why it was banned on ZWE.GG is not because of that, of the buried run and stuff, and even none of any of the runs of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. It's because of a stupid rules that like was made by the community that is now changed. That is on World at War speedruns with the backspeed. I mean, that's so stupid to me. And even his run should have been removed, not fucking banned. So that's the first thing I'm out of it for sure. The way that the situation was handled was really, really bad. No communication whatsoever. No proper manner of finding ways to, prove his legitimacy, because he seems to wanted to do it, like based on what we read, he really wanted to try to prove his legitimacy. But he was given no chance, or when he was giving a chance, it was not proper explained how he was supposed to do it properly. Like just saying, yo, just stream it is not the way to do it, man, because like he did, and then even after that, you still say that he was cheating. That's on you. That's not him. That's on you, man. You have to properly say, yo, I want you to stream. I want you to do X, X, X. And if you do these things, I will be more confident about you, right? So I don't know, man. Personally, I don't think I will remove the runs. I mean, they even didn't do it, so I will not do it myself. Like, yeah, cheaters, fuck them. When you have concrete evidence on cheaters, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Like fucking hate on them. I don't give a fuck, right? They deserve it, right? But this one right here, I feel like it's really, really sad. It's a really bad situation. Even so, look at this. Even make a comments about it. That G-Dub's ping, pin. Sometimes I forgot my English words. I have not cheated a single speedrun I ever done. The backspeed fix came with an in-game wild timer, which was the primary function of a patch that lots of people running World at War were using at the time, and I myself was using. I still don't really know why it was banned in first rooms and allowed in every other category. Yeah, that's really sketchy, man. It was even allowed after, man. I don't know, man. It was probably me forgetting about the rule when playing alone that I played and submit those first room runs. It was not intentional. I don't think it was fair that I was permanently banned. Yeah, that's crazy, man. For those first room 10 games, I think it will be more fair instead to remove all of the unfitting runs from the leaderboards. I hope that the mods will realize it was unintentional and that no one will seriously try to cheat by patching backspeed, something that is visible a lot in gameplay, 100%. You also left out some things, such as the fact that I'm deaf, which is the reason that I couldn't discern the audio issue in my early Modern Warfare 2 runs, and the fact that I streamed 100 plus hours of Mod of the Dead and about 2 months before getting the 80 minutes 6 seconds. It also got the 1838 and 8008 on streams. A large portion of the recordings that appear to be started mid-play sessions are started after I made a quick 30 seconds recording beforehand so that I could play it back to see if there was any issue like stuttering or my music playing in the recording, because I didn't want to get a good run only to find out that the recording was broken. Some of them, however, like the bearded one, are because I was running out of storage space and need to delete the previous recording and start a new one because I was recording, and damn, that's a huge casualty, holy shit. Being permanently banned from 2 different speedrunning sites in the span of a few months, despite being completely innocent, ruined my passion for speedrunning. So I decided to just forsake it altogether. Don't mistake my disappearance for guilt. I am completely innocent and will always maintain that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really unfunny, man. I'm really sad about it, man. Alright guys, it's almost a 1 hour video. I do not make large video like that, but I really feel passionate about this whole discussion. Don't hesitate to tell me in the comments what you think about it, if I'm wrong, if I'm right, what are your opinions. I'm always open to talk, as long, you know, to argument, stuff like that, as long as respectful, of course. Don't hesitate to like the video and to give a comment, and also share the channel to your pals if you think they can also enjoy this type of content. And yeah, there's also my own Discord, or there's also the speedrun, speedrun.com Black Ops Zombie leaderboard Discord server in the description, so if you want to come by. And Shades, again, if you want to add me, if we want to talk about it, I'm 100% available for you, man. If you can try to find a solution for that, if we can give you a second chance and stuff like that, because it's really unfair what happened to you, and your own position, I will also feel that way. It's really bad. Of course, there's always suspicion. It's okay to have suspicion, but acting that way, the way the people act to you like that, it's really, really not cool, man. So yeah, thank you all for watching this. I know it's a huge video, but I hope you like it. And yeah, see you soon, guys. Peace. Ciao, ciao.